All right. Did any of you see one of these on the table as you came in? You might have gotten it. If you didn't get it then, I'm sure you got it in the mail. So the organ project, our current organ is having some difficulties. The nice way of putting it is it has about 104 fever at the moment. A lot of us know what that's like, especially these past year. As a team of us got together about 2 months ago and started researching, having people come give estimates on what was the best direction to go with the repairs. And as we were doing that, we found that it was a good time to go ahead and add a few things to the organ while it is being restored. So the part of the issue with the organ is the electronics. They need replacement. The blower that's down in the basement's not working properly. Some of the pipe work in this organ is from 1927 when this building and the first organ were built. So it's really great that they're really beautiful pipes. They just have some issues. The console itself, which is the, I guess you'd call it the mothership. That's what drives this whole thing that I get the pleasure of playing every week. It has a lot of electrical issues and will need replacement. So with that in mind, after looking at it, we took the time to consider that it was time to upgrade as well as repair. This upgrade and repair the cost is $140,000, which we are pleased to announce that we have $62,000 already towards this project that has come in, and we're very thankful to those that have pre-donated to this project. Preserving the historic beauty. A lot of people think, oh, you're getting a new organ, you're going to change this. No. Nothing that you see here is being changed. This is an iconic theme to this church, I believe, and demonstrates its historic beauty. And nothing internally either is going to be removed besides a few pipes that are just not in any way, shape, or form repairable. Adding the new varieties to the organ, there's not room to add new pipes, so therefore it will be done electronically. A lot of people think, again, getting a new organ, you're trying to make it louder. Even though Philip does enjoy playing the organ louder, that's not the purpose of this. It's not to make this organ loud. We're adding a variety and interest, not volume. We're participating authenticity with a broader range of music. Right now, this is a very Baroque style organ. It does a lot of Bach, Beethoven. A lot of you should recognize that. It does that music well. It does high church music well, but it doesn't do all genres to the ability we would like it to in our day and time. It's to also, this new organ will be invite to broaden the groups of listeners, our community. This explains it well what we're doing. If an artist paints using only 8 colors from a Crayola box, there's only so much they can combine to create a painting. But if given 24 colors, there is no end to what they can do. That's what we're trying to do. We only have about 8 colors right now. We're wanting to get a more warm feel to this instrument and give it the 24 colors so it can serve this church for years to come. The time frame for this campaign is going to be from today, October 27th, 2021, to March 31st, 2022. That's our goal, to get the full amount of $140,000. These are your options of giving. Is the Vanco Giving app, which if some of you are still having issues, there's an insert in your bulletin that explains to fix those issues that they're having at the moment. You can write a check, always write it for the organ fund, or cash in an envelope that is also stated organ fund. If you don't put organ fund on there, Becky Aldridge will find somewhere else for the money to go. So please specify. Pledge cards. If you didn't get it in the mail, again, they're on the back here with all the information, with a letter from our Board of Stewards and FAQs, questions that you might have that we have answered. And so those cards, if you'll put them in an envelope or just in the offering plate, you can send them in, mail them in to what you would like to pledge. There's different ways of giving on that card. So as we do this, please prayerfully consider the gifts to support our organ. We ask that you continue to give your regular giving opportunities to the church to keep the operations of the church ongoing. The campaign asks us to stretch a little to give beyond what we regularly give in the offering. This is to help our church move forward, but the church still has its day-to-day needs that it has to cover through regular giving. If you have any questions, I'm going to have our committee members who've worked, again, we started this back in the beginning of June, researching all this. I have Ina Ostersill. She's right here. You saw Bridget Ingram came up to the front. Becky Alders is in the very back. They have all, and Ann Chapman, Kim Bogner. Am I missing somebody? I feel like I am, but we'll say they've worked really hard to see that this is the direction that our church needs to go, with keeping this organ in tip-top shape and also moving it towards the future. So thank you for your consideration.
Thank you, Philip. When Philip spoke to me about this originally, I love music and I love song, but I'm an ignoramus when it comes to musical instruments and what it takes to put all of this together. So I said to Philip, you're going to have to drive this coach, because I don't know anything about organs, let alone how you'd manage a campaign for one. So I too want to thank the committee for putting all of this together. I've been here when the organ suddenly started playing a note and there was nobody behind the bench. I've been here when the fuses blew on Saturday afternoon and Philip was, where's my organ for Sunday? So yes, the need is there, and to be able to kind of expand on that while we're at it is a wonderful blessing. So thank you for that. I'm going to ask Mary if she'll come forward.